The editor of Tech Guide, Stephen Fenech, joins me. Fenno, the battle to supply these cheap EVs, it's become furious.
Yeah, good morning, Timmy. It certainly has. Earlier in the week, we saw MG come out with the MG4 and the price tag of $38,990, making it the cheapest EV in Australia. MG Motor have already had a few cars in the market under $50,000 and were really popular with customers. Fast forward a couple of days, I think on Thursday afternoon, and BYD enters with their brand new Dolphin, which is their follow-up to the Atto 3, which is already in market. The BYD Dolphin priced at $38,990. So they undercut MG by $100 to claim the title of the cheapest EV. So I think the winner here, though, is the customer, because these vehicles are now going to be attractive to those potential drivers who are thinking of making the switch to an EV. And what stood in their way in the past was the fact that the EVs on the market in Australia were just so expensive. We're now seeing a nice spread across entry-level, mid-level and luxury EVs, and Australian customers are really responding. So it's good to see that there is a bit of competition in the market. The consumer is going to be the winner in this case, but MG and BYD still battling it out at that entry-level end to win customers.
We've got that famous fashion line, you know, the quality is remembered long after the price is forgotten. Now that the price is dropping, are we seeing the quality dropping?
No, not at all. These entry-level vehicles, the BYD and the MG4, are actually really good quality. They're 5-door hatchbacks as well, so they're similar sort of car, but we're seeing pretty sleek designs and really nice interior styling. They've got a lot of tech on board as well, of course, large screens, large displays, lots of safety features as well. The difference you're getting with an entry-level vehicle to a more expensive EV is the range. It's the size of the battery. The bigger the battery, the more expensive the car's going to be, and that will also determine the range of the vehicle as well. But even at the entry level, you're still talking 350 to 450 kilometres of range, which is plenty for your average Australian driver.
What about these new tellies from Hisense?
Well, Hisense, they were the last of the major companies to launch their new 2023 TVs, and they now join Samsung, LG, and Sony as the big four, I like to call them. Hisense, their new TVs now all feature their mini LED technology. So you're talking up to 20,000 miniature little lights that create up to 5,000 dimming zones on the screen. What that results in is better contrast, better picture quality. But the thing they've also focused on is screen size as well. So in the TV space, they've got TVs ranging from 55-inch all the way to 100 inches. The 100-inch TV is under $7,000 as well. So that represents a bit of value right there. You're going to need a bit of space in your home to be able to fit that TV in, but it's really responding to the market that with Australians opting for those larger TVs. They also have as well their laser TV range. These are the short throw projectors that can offer screen sizes up to 130 inches. Now, the laser TV, that actually comes with the screen as well. So it has an ambient light rejection screen. So even during the day, you're still going to get a really clear, bright picture. So yeah, all these TVs are going to be rolling into stores from early July, including the laser TVs as well. And yeah, I think Hisense offering a lot of value, a lot of bang for your buck, especially if you're looking for those larger screen sizes.
Now, what about Norton? They've warned Australians to be on the lookout for tax time scams.
Yeah, it's that time of year again, Timmy, and cyber criminals are a very opportune bunch. They're really savvy when they're making these scams and timing them just right. And Australian individuals and businesses are right now preparing their tax returns. A lot of information changing hands here: tax file numbers, your identity, various things like that. That's rich content and data that the cyber criminals want to gain. A few things to look out for. There's a lot of impersonation scams. So cyber criminals impersonating the ATO. So just be very careful with know your tax situation and make sure that you are actually dealing with the ATO or go through an accountant. The other thing too, we're seeing a lot of scammers offering services to get your tax return ahead of time. I think a lot of people may be struggling with their funds and want their tax return on the spot. So a lot of them claim that we'll do your tax return, you'll get your tax refund, send us all your information and we'll process it. And unfortunately, some of these people that they're talking to are scammers. So really need to be vigilant at this time of year. Make sure you know your tax situation. Talk to an accountant as well. I think get some professional help if you're running a business or you're talking about a lot of money with your return. So really need to be vigilant at this time of year.
Yeah, really important to discuss it with agents and accountants. It's a difficult space for many, and it's a scary space if you're not used to what can come at you, particularly in this new world that we're living in with cybersecurity and older people. Now, look, are you going to get there tomorrow? Cowboys, Rabbitohs at Accor Stadium?
I'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, it's our first home game for a while. So I think we got most of our Origin boys back. Latrell's still out, but we're near full strength. I think we should be okay. We've lost the last 2 games, so the match against the Cowboys won't be easy. So we'll have our work cut out, but I'm pretty confident, mate, we can get the result.
Bit of mystery around Latrell. Are you hearing anything on the ground there at South Sydney? Of course, this guy is one of the juggernauts, one of the superstars of Australian sport.
No, he's had a niggling calf injury. So there was a rumour that he might have re-injured his hamstring, but I know for a fact from Souths that that's not the case. This calf injury is just not quite 100%. Hopefully he'll be back on the field for Souths, not this week, perhaps next week.
Yeah, it would have been nice if he was back last week for New South Wales. Anyway.
Yeah, would it ever? Yeah, they certainly needed him, mate. Yeah, geez, that was a disaster.
Oh, well, they can get a few points back if they win Game 3, and the women played beautifully to win.
Playing for pride now, mate. Playing for pride, the boys now.
Absolutely. When are you on a plane again?
Probably the end of July. Your Samsung unfolding event, the unpacked event, end of July is the next trip, mate. So I'll be preparing for that. They're going to announce their new Galaxy Z Fold and Galaxy Z Flip devices in Seoul. So it'll be coming up in the next month.
Good on you, buddy. Always good to chat.
Thanks, Timmy.